Hello, I'm Mr. Gene and I welcome you to the wonderful world of Australia. Today we will not only explore some fun facts about Australia, but we will also learn to create an Australian cork hat in an effort to better understand Australia's culture. First, let's begin with some fun facts about Australia. The platypus is very poisonous. Koalas sleep for about 20 hours per day. 4 different species of kangaroo live in Australia, and there are 17 of the world's most dangerous snakes are found in Australia. Australia is the only continent covered by a single country. Australia is the driest of any continent other than Antarctica. The Great Barrier Reef is considered to be the world's largest living organism. It is one of the 7 wonders of the natural world. Now that you've been educated about some of Australia's wondrous facts, we will begin to create our Australian cork hat, which was primarily used to keep away insects and bugs away from your face. Boom, another fact. Now, are you ready to start this? Let's go. First, you need to get a piece of construction paper and start folding it. Once you're finished folding the construction paper, grab a marker and outline the folds. This will help you to better cut later. You can now start cutting. You will have some leftover construction paper strips, but keep them just in case any unnecessary issue or problem happens later on. Once you've finished cutting, you can take every individual strip and start folding them individually too. Do the same thing you did previously, outline the bends, and once you do that, you can design it with any shape you want. Once you finish designing the strip of paper, you can start cutting them too. You will now take a fuzzy stick, bend it, and then cut it with scissors. You can cut as many as you want, but I cut 8 just for the benefit of this project. But like I said, you can cut as many as you want. Once you do that, you can now take the fuzzy sticks you cut in half and you will attach them to the smiley face, the construction paper you cut out earlier. You will now take another piece of construction paper and you will fold it in half, hot dog style. Once you do that, you can start cutting again. You will now take one of the strips and roll it up. You can use tape to keep it together to prevent it from falling apart. You will now take another piece of construction paper. You can use a plate to make an outline on that specific piece of construction paper. Once you do the outline, you can then cut it out. You now need to create holes through that cutout. You can use a hole puncher. I used a pen in this case, but I suggest you use something less pointy, just in case. You will now attach that rolled up construction paper onto that cutout you just made. I use tape to better sustain the rolled up construction paper. Be sure to use tape on all the sides of the rolled up piece of construction paper just in case, in order to better sustain it so it won't fall off. You will now use one of the yellow strips of construction paper you made earlier to help you decorate the hat. You can use glue or tape. If for some reason the glue doesn't work, use tape to better help you paste the yellow construction paper onto the hat. You will now create the top of the hat. You can use tape to attach it to the side inside of the rolled up piece of construction paper. And there you go. That's the Cork hat. It's almost finished. You will now take the fuzzy sticks with the design you made earlier and attach them to the Cork hat. You will do this by inserting the fuzzy sticks through the holes you created earlier. Bend the top of the fuzzy stick in order to prevent it from falling. You can use as many fuzzy sticks as you'd like. And there you go. That is the completed Australian Cork hat. I'm glad you took this very cool trip to Australia with me, Mr. Gene. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep on traveling.